NewGenGamers.com.
And also, this is an older... the system's reaching about 10 years old now. You start to have some laser problems around that age. Especially in systems that were mass-produced. Anytime a system is mass-produced, you're going to have some laser issues. Now, as you see here, he's kind of keeping up with the pace setter, but a little bit behind. And the way that they show the little arrows on the track there kind of guides you. The green is where you can just kind of floor it and go. But once you hit the yellow...
you should let off the gas, and then the red is you should brake.
Yes. And Luke's going off-roading.
Because Luke fails. Luke doesn't pay attention to the arrows enough.
Now, all these are real-world cars, so they did go the simulation route where they were trying to get all the actual specs and everything, kind of like we were showing you with Sega GT. This one also has the customizing to it. You can change the kits and everything. And as with simulation ones, it doesn't feel like you're going at the speed of light. It feels like you would in a real car. They also had a driving wheel for the original Xbox that was really excellent for this game. And placed third. Not bad.
Not great, but not
Now,
bad.
show us the replay.
Oh, it's gonna freeze on us.
Uh-oh. Oh, it's loading. It's loading. Oh, there we go. Now, is it me or did they add a little extra sheen to the cars for the, there's Luke just sitting in traffic.
Yeah, I think if I would have gotten off the line
change the
whenever
camera
I was
for us.
supposed to.
There we have some different viewpoints. In the car, a little back further, right side. You can switch the cars. Oh, look at the sky. That's some pretty decently rendered sky there.
Those are some nice looking clouds.
Uh-huh. Another thing that you'll notice in this console, and this generation in general, is they did a lot better with doing weather effects, water, sky, as you see here. I mean, that looks like a real sky.
It does.
I'm guessing it was probably pre-rendered.
It does seem that that would be the case.
And as you can see, trees have a lot of detail too. I mean, even from a distance, you can kind of see where the branches kind of break off and everything.
Yes, you can.
So, you're going to notice a lot of textures, a lot of, like, things that you wouldn't have seen in a game before, now coming to the forefront to make it... This is where realism kind of started taking over games in general. I mean, everything got to be more realistic, more detailed, more textured. I mean, look at the pavement.
Yeah, no. Gonna have to agree. Especially with all the
Tire
marks
tracks
all
and
over
everything.
the pavement.
Yeah, it looks like real roadway.
Pavement. It does. It does look like blacktop.
So,
I think we've spent enough time on this. What do you say we move on?
sounds good to me. I mean, just needed to show some detail.
Alright, cool.
Alright, moving on. Alright, everybody. We're back. And now we're taking a look at Tao Feng.
Indeed we are.
from Studio Gigante. um, this was done by one of the creators of Mortal Kombat, John Tobias. And he basically kind of broke away from Ed Boon and kind of wanted to do his own thing. Now, the main thing in this one is the limb damage, where you can break a limb and you kind of get bloodied up, and it's very kind of pushing that realism thing again. Now, you're going to see the character models. They're going to be kind of shiny. I mean, they're going to be not exactly the most realistic in the world, but it is trying to push more realism. And I think that's going to be a common theme we're going to see throughout this entire set here, is where development was pushing towards realism. Now, you want to talk about the game a little bit, Luke?
The one thing that really excites me about the game is that
the two different factions.
The two different factions, but the ability to heal limb damage and the ability to do limb damage to your opponent, I really think's exciting.
Yeah.
And the
we're having more glippy issues with our Xbox.
Indeed we are.
Damn you, Xbox.
But that's pretty much par
for the course.
Also, there's the wonderful phrases that they have at the end of the battles. Just kind of intrigues me.
That's true.
Divinity's betrayal of the Eastern Sun sect has created your utter contempt for her. But know that her
yeah, as we said, they're kind of those little shiny guys, but there's more detail. You can see like rib cages and everything, and probably nipples.
She's actually got some sort of weird wire things on her boobs.
Okay. Well, pasties count, I guess. Now, the idea here is that the environments are also destructible when you're in a stage that has a bit more stuff in it. That you can just break that while you're going. Kind of like DOA was as well. The fighting system, there's a lot of different styles, and it's more based on like real world styles rather than like Hadouken! Now you see the chi meter there that he's got built up. Now he can do a limb damage move once he has an opening for it. Which actually, she just did a stripper pole move.
Do you remember what the button was for that?
I want to say it was X. Let me check our instruction manual.
PG.
White. When you're not on the ground.
Right.
Now, after each fight, it kind of works as a round system, but it kind of doesn't. As you can see, he did this. He used his chi, but it wasn't close enough to where he could get limb damage. See where it says alert up there in the corner? Or it did for a second there. That's when he could have done the limb damage. As you heard, they're bouncing off the environment and kind of breaking it a little bit. You gotta keep her away from that pole. Jesus.
Where do you see Jesus?
I don't know. Now you'll see even more damage on the character as she gets back up. So it kind of was working damage. Now see, she used her chi attack there. And as you advance in the fight, the health bar changes colors to show where, as far as in the fight, you are. Because it goes down to that green one, then the yellow, and then the red. I bet if you knock her into that, that's gonna hurt. There's tons of different combos in this game. A lot of power attacks, specials. Well, not like Mortal Kombat specials. There's no, like, fatalities, I don't believe. Oh, you can even see the broken glass on that case behind you. It continues to stay broken throughout the fight. It doesn't fix itself. I'd use your chi attack and just finish her off.
It's not mine, it's hers.
Yay! Alright, that was a quick look at Tao Feng and the way that it works. So, give that one a shot. It's kind of an underrated, forgotten about fighting game.
Or a sleeper.
Yeah, pretty much.
And there's a Brock Lesnar looking fellow, this guy that's on the front cover here with the face paint.
Yeah.
No neck, no neck.
F5 those motherfuckers. Alright, folks. We're now taking a look at one of the most epic RPGs on the Xbox. And what really got BioWare started on the map. Or at least, as far as console games go. This was BioWare's first console game that was received. Right. This one was worked well with, it was working with LucasArts. Both BioWare and LucasArts kind of went in tandem with this game.
What did BioWare have before this on the PC?
I think it was PC games.
Yes, but do you remember any of them?
Not really. Could try and look some up.
Because I want to say they had Never...
No, they did Neverwinter Nights. That's right.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that was them. But
yeah,
was that before this, or was that after
that
this?
Was before this. They did Neverwinter Nights 2, I believe. Which, on most accounts, is like a 2-hour game. Or not...
That's pretty epic there, Ray. Golly gee.
That's longer than most first-person shooters released now.
Granted, sometimes.
But, digressing, 200-hour game.
And as you can see, you have a couple classes here, and you can choose male or female.
Yes, customization in this game is pretty big, too. We're going to go with the main soldier. Now, do you want to do a quick or a custom character?
Should we show the customization?
Show off the customization. First of all, we're going to work on our portrait. What do we want him to look like? How about that? Or that? Or that? Maybe that. Maybe that. There's tons of different options. They'll keep generating portraits. I mean, eventually you'll get back to the same ones, but I like that one. Go back to Starkiller there.
This one?
No, one more. Starkiller.
Alright.
He looks like Starkiller. Does he not?
Who's Starkiller?
Force Unleashed.
Oh. Haven't played that one.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. He kind of looks like him.
Alright, fair enough. Let's go with the attributes.
Attributes?
The attributes. Attributes.
Tomato, potato. Yeah.
Yeah. The attributes of your character.
Now, this is where you can give out each point individually for your guy. So you've got 30 remaining, so you can definitely build it like a character sheet in an RPG. Because what BioWare did was they based it on kind of the D&D role-playing system. To where you could give each thing its own kind. And that's the way the battle system works, too. It kind of works as a dice roll. It's like the computer handles the dice roll.
Rated M for mature. From the co-creator of the original Mortal Kombat.
For bone-crunching realism, there's no power greater than X.